Are you ready? It is your time to take a few moments from your busy day to unwind, be inspired, and listen to the psychic insights of your host, empowerment psychic, Halley, Elise, a top 100 psychic, speaker, and author. Off air, be sure to connect with Halley at HalleyElise.com. And now, the Halley Elise Show.
Welcome, everyone. So glad you could tune in this evening. It's amazing. This year is gone, and the holidays, as you know, have already started. We went through Thanksgiving, and Hanukkah came and went, and poof, Christmas. Amazing, truly. I don't know where this year went, and I mentioned that I was just so shocked because it seemed as if we jumped months. We were here, and then poof. That said, I brought in Dr. Maya this evening, and a lot of you know Dr. Maya Sarkeesian. She's been on the show before. She and I are sweet mates, and we have a good time together.
I like this word, sweet mates. It's like sweet.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
The reason, though, that I have Dr. Maya on this evening is because she's come up with a program that really can make a huge difference in your life, and what a great time to talk about it. Because in the middle of the holidays, we often forget about to take care of ourselves. We often are so busy running around trying to handle everything, and any sort of normalcy, routine, or regime, because out the window. We were just talking about it this evening, right?
Yes.
It's about, there's visceral fat, and what are we eating? And, can I have another piece of chocolate, please, with some cream on it? We were just talking with the producer about champagne and throw some strawberries in there. But, I think that's kind of healthy, actually. Champagne has been proven to be healthful for you.
Oh, well, we want dark chocolate. That's what's
That's it. Exactly. All right. So without further ado, Dr. Maya Sarkeesian, she is an integrative medicine doctor. She is an acupuncturist. She works with NAT and NET. And if you're going, well, we'll get into all that. But let's talk about your program that you designed that is so magnanimous, truly.
Well, I'm in the process of polishing it and releasing it piece by piece.
Right.
The program is about essentials of health. Because people come to my clinic, and to every new patient and every returning patient, I give the same suggestions, and the suggestions get updated from, with my knowledge being updated.
You're saying that you give the same suggestions. That might lead people to think that you don't treat them like individuals. So can we clarify that a little bit? Because I know what you're talking about, but I want them to know.
No, everybody is treated individually, but there are certain things that you have to do in life that are similar.
Yes.
Because we are all humans. Our DNA is 99% is exactly the same. For different people, it's the same DNA. So some things we can do, like brushing teeth, for example. It's, we all do
times a day,
that.
rinsing, flossing, all of that stuff. We hope that everybody does that.
Some people should do it more, some people should do it differently, but there are always some tricks that you can do with doing the general daily routine. If you will do it a little bit differently, then you will activate hidden powers of your body, brain, your mind, and you can get better potential out of you.
All right, since you brought up brushing teeth, is there something specific about brushing teeth that you can share? Now I'm curious because I'm thinking, I brush, I floss, I rinse, I do all that good stuff.
We will
What
do.
else?
But for example, what kind of a toothpaste do you use? So say using fluoride-free toothpaste, you can make toothpaste yourself.
Yes.
But one fun thing that you can do while brushing your teeth, you can start brushing with non-dominant hand. So if you're always brushing your...
You just don't feel as if you get it where it needs to be. But what does it activate? The other part of your mind?
Yes, your brain. It will actually create neural connections, new neural pathways.
Similar
in your brain.
to when you're asked to do an exercise where you're writing or you're using your left hand to create or color something. Same sort of thing, activating that other part. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Not easy, though.
No, you will learn,
Practice.
Actually. When
so
you practice.
we become ambidextrous.
Well, you might. Well,
Okay.
talking about suggestions are not same. Everybody is different. People are individual, and not only because you are a unique person, you also can have different goals in a different times of your life, in the different stages of your life, or you have a certain goal that you are training for or going to. It can be business goal, personal goal, or relationship goal. So you can alter your lifestyle a little bit during that time.
Right. But here's something to consider. Somebody comes to you, let's say now during the holiday season where everything is crazy, people are going on vacation, or they're eating erratically, they're sleeping erratically, they're drinking more. Making suggestions during this time, is there something specific that we can share that people can be mindful of during the holiday season?
Absolutely. One very common thing to do during holiday season is to be dehydrated. If you are dehydrated,
but we don't want to be dehydrated,
right?
So
but
we're
it's
common.
But it's common. It's common that what happens, people get dehydrated because they drink alcohol, they drink coffee,
and not enough
don't
water.
Sleep enough, right? And they don't drink enough water because they forget. You know, we all do. It is important to be mindful of that because even your brain needs a lot of water, and if you are dehydrated, brain takes toll. And you can get dizzy, the memory can go, your sharpness can go.
I'm glad you're bringing this up. So when people think maybe there's something wrong with them, a lot of times it is just a matter of being dehydrated.
Yeah. So the trick is like this. It's a rule of thumb, please write it down and remember that. If you drink alcoholic drink, glass of wine or a cocktail.
How big?
Doesn't matter how big. Doesn't matter. You gotta drink 2 glasses, same size glasses of water.
I always thought it was 1, so that's good to know. All right. 2. So if I have an 8-ounce glass of champagne or a couple of glasses of champagne,
16 ounces of water.
16. Okay.
Water should be room temperature.
Well, that's a given. I don't mean to be funny, not for everybody. I know a lot of people like their ice water. For me, I don't like ice water. I prefer room temperature.
I'll explain why. Because warm water, it expands your capillaries, and the cold water constricts. You always want to expand.
And explain why expanding the capillaries is of benefit.
Because you get better blood flow into your brain, into your stomach. So if you drink ice water and then you eat something, your stomach is constricted. So your
digestion
is off. Absolutely.
Okay.
Your body needs to heat it up first and then heat the water up first.
And if I remember correctly, for people that want to drop weight, also, it's better for them to have warm water so that when they're eating, they get better absorption of their food.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a key to lose weight. You got to drink warm water.
Okay. Let's go back to your daily regime that you've created. The morning. How many steps are there involved?
Oh, I don't remember. Maybe 7 or something, but it's less than an hour.
Okay.
So if you start incorporating, it's very, very easy to do.
We're going to take a fast little break, and then when we come back, I'd love for you to share at least 3 of your steps so that everybody can go, oh, I can start doing this.
Okay,
yes?
easy enough.
We're going to take a fast break, and we'll be right back with Dr. Maya, my guest this evening. Thank you. This is your empowerment psychic, Halley Elise, one of the top 100 psychics in America. For over 30 years, I have offered psychic readings, programs, spiritual guidance, and other life skill techniques. As our lives have become more complicated, we often reach for answers. Who are we? Where are we headed? Are we pointed in the right direction? In addition, we often are concerned for our loved ones. I have helped thousands of people navigate their life circumstances through different modalities of spiritual and intuitive guidance. Call me at 561-755-2166 and allow me to further explain how I may assist you in clearing the path of yesterday so today and tomorrow will be a success. Call me at 561-755-2166 or visit my site, HalleyElise.com. That's HalleyElise.com.
You have been listening to Empowerment Psychic Halley Elise, a top 100 psychic. She is your connection to all things spiritual, psychic, and empowering. your guide to peace and wisdom. For a private appointment off air, call 561-755-2166. Now, back to the Halley Elise Show with Empowerment Psychic, Halley Elise.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, I have the lovely Dr. Maya Sarkeesian with me, and we were just talking about a routine regime program that she's created that you can do on a daily basis that really can make a difference in your life. And we want to give you some tools to work with. Even though it's the holiday season, even though things can be crazy in your life, there are things that don't take very long that can make a huge difference in how you handle things and how you respond and even your energy levels. Yes?
Oh, yeah. This is why I created it, because I like having high energy levels.
Yes.
And starting your day with success will ensure that you have a successful and high energy day. So a couple of things, what you can do when you get up, and it might sound obvious, but this is the first thing you can do. You can make your bed.
And I do that.
Well, you do that, but many people don't. And I'll explain why it's good to do.
Why is it good?
It's good because you want to start your day with success. At least one thing you did successfully.
I love
your
that.
bed.
Yes, and when I talk with clients a lot of times, I talk with them when they're saying they're so frustrated, and I'm sure you do the same with yours, that they can't get anything done. You ask them to remember something that they have done successfully. Never even dawned on me about making your bed. I love that. Okay, so that's number one. Make your bed, folks.
Make your bed.
It's not about pleasing mom. It's about feeling good and being successful.
And it's not like elaborate thing. You don't have to do anything fancy. You just got to just make. Well, you can if you want
my
to.
pillows on my bed.
Don't have to.
So that's number one. What would number two be?
Well, I mentioned brushing your teeth with a non-dominant hand.
Yes.
So to activate your brain.
Activate your brain.
Very cool trick. One is to drink. I call it morning drink, and it is because you've been dehydrated during your sleep. You need to rehydrate and remineralize. So take 12 ounces of warm water, squeeze half a lemon in it, fresh lemon, and put some salt in it, like a quarter teaspoon salt.
So
and
we're
drink that.
alkalizing, if I understand correctly. Yes.
And mineralizing. So drink this drink before anything else. Brush your teeth and drink this one.
Wait, so we brush our teeth and then we drink the water with the lemon?
I do that because I brush teeth. I also scrape my tongue.
Okay. Go back here for just a second, because a lot of people, they get up in the morning and the first thing they want to do is put something into their mouth. What if somebody's not comfortable with brushing their teeth until they've eaten something? Is it okay to have the water first and then brush after?
When you sleep, you can get a coat on your tongue, which is bacteria that accumulated. Sorry for saying, like,
no, but it's just funny you say coat on your tongue, and I literally had a picture in my mind of like a little coat. I'm sorry. Obviously, you mean like a white coat. No. It's common, but it was just where my head went to, just being silly.
I always suggest to brush your teeth, to scrape your tongue, and then to eat.
Okay. That's and even if you have a tie and a coat and a little collar on your tongue.
Yeah, even that. So this to drink that morning drink will wake up your digestion, and it will remineralize your body and rehydrate you.
Okay, I have a question, because you are a doctor and because you're giving a morning routine that people can use on a consistent basis. What if somebody has some issues with kidneys and they're limited to the amount of liquids that they're allowed to consume? How does that vary for somebody like that?
It's on individual basis, so they don't have to drink a whole lot of it. They can drink 4 ounces, 8 ounces, depending. They should talk to their doctor, really.
But they still can go ahead and do the lemon and do the salt, and it won't interfere.
Yeah, if they are not sensitive or allergic to lemon, if there is no restriction of genetic restriction to salt intake, this is a generalized thing. So another very cool thing to do is to wake up your metabolism, to speed up your metabolism. For that, you can do
that. Jump up
3
and down.
to 7 minutes of intense exercise. You can jump up and down. You can do intense yoga or intense Pilates. Really, 3-5 minutes.
Okay, when you say intense. That means something that's fluid is not intense.
No, it's not that.
We want running in place.
Yeah, like something
or jumping jacks, or chasing the dog.
Yes. You got to get a little sweaty.
Now wait, We get up, we make the bed, we go to the bathroom, we brush our teeth with our non-dominant hand.
Yes.
Then we have lemon water with salt.
Yes.
And then we jump up and down.
Yeah.
We won't get nauseous after drinking lemon water and then jumping up and down.
You can modify the routine.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
It's not the exact sequence.
It's like, wow, trouble.
I drink a little bit, and then I do my jumping up and down, and then I drink the rest of it.
Okay, and do you really jump up and down?
I have an app that gives me it. Because I have a Samsung phone, so it gives me this 3 to 5 to 10 minute workout routine.
Okay,
it's very fun. It's cool, and I do that.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a specific exercise. It's just a matter of movement, if I'm understanding correctly.
It's a movement.
Yes,
You can, if you have a rebound, like a little trampoline. I sometimes just jump on my trampoline.
Okay, and 5 minutes minimum.
Yeah.
And overall, what's we'll say the best amount of time? 7 minutes, 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Really, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the goal then. And you would do that just in the morning. It doesn't have to be in the evening.
Well, I do different kind of exercises in the evening. From 4 to 7 is a good time for me to work out, like hard workout.
Okay.
If I do weightlifting or if I do cardio or if I swim, that's usually from 5 to 7.
And that would be for a longer period of time, yes?
Yeah, that is like intense routine. I might go take a yoga class too.
Morning routine then is just short or quick things that you can do to get you moving, get your mind moving, get your body moving, get your energy lifted. How do you maintain that, though? A lot of people, they talk about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they're hitting rock bottom, or noontime. I think it's blood sugar, or maybe it's the hydration combination.
It's a hydration. It's a whole combination. It's eating carbs in the morning will do that. You're going to get to reactive hypoglycemia if you eat your carbs, like a lot of carbs in the morning.
What if somebody, let's say, has lunch and they eat vegetables and they eat carbs and they eat protein? Let's say they do a balanced type of thing. Is there a way to prevent that drop in energy? If they started in the morning with your routine and they did everything, they made their bed, they brushed their teeth, they drank their water, they jumped up and down, but in the afternoon they thought they ate well but crashed?
That is because there is a chronic problem with the sugar balance.
Okay, and that means what? They have to take a look at how many carbs in their diet, or what turns into sugar?
Yes, they have to look at the glycemic index of foods. They have to look at what time they eat what. So they need a reevaluation of their diet. Okay. And I see it very often. When you start balancing foods around your day, you will see dramatic difference. We actually talked about it. That's how you take your vitamins, right? With the different foods.
Right,
we
talked
take
about this earlier. We were just chatting, and I was saying that I notice a difference.
Exactly.
When I take supplements with certain foods versus other foods.
Right. One trick, though, I didn't mention is about shower. So when you take a shower in the morning, it's a really good thing to finish it with cold water for at least 30 seconds.
Really? I always do that just because it feels good.
Yeah, and it refreshes your cells.
It's funny because I base it on my background from years ago with esthetician work and makeup artistry, and the fact that the pores respond. So it's the skin itself, the dermis layer itself, I should say the upper dermis layer, that responds so well to cool water after having warm water. But obviously it's even more important than that.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's important for the entire body and brain and your blood flow.
Excellent.
Your mitochondria. It's like a word now that it's very trendy.
Well, it's funny. It's trendy, but it's been around for a really long time. If you study the brain, you know about the mitochondria.
Mitochondria is in every cell.
Right, but a lot of people only know about it from neurology or from studying brain science, such as slicing the brain and how things show up and the reactions that take place. But we could do a whole nother show on that.
Mitochondria is an ancient bacteria that lives inside your every cell, and there are thousands of them, and they create your energy. So without mitochondria, you cannot live.
Right.
So that's what mitochondria is.
Okay. Your website, is it a long, drawn-out thing, or is it easy for people to know?
It's easy for people to know.
So please share.
It's Dr. Maya Clinic. It's DoctorMayaClinic. So Dr. Maya Clinic. And I also have a blog. If you can download the morning routine when you go to my blog, which is drmayaclinic.com/blog. So you can download it as a PDF, and you will see more steps. And you will see how explanations of each step and how easy it is to incorporate it into your life and the benefits that it will bring to you. It's really less than an hour. I am coming up with an evening routine.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Good. I decided to do routines because some things, when you wake up and you have to make a lot of decisions by 12 o'clock, you kind of wiped out. This is why people crash too. They have to make
people make decisions before 12 o'clock.
Little decisions. What should I eat? What should I do? What should I drink? What should I wear? And if you eliminate some of these decisions and put them into the routines, and you just do it, and
it's automatic.
You don't have to think about it. It becomes automatic. You save a whole lot of a decision-making power and energy. So you will find yourself with much better energy through the day and through your life. And it's a key to success.
I'm thinking, too, time-wise. The people who, let's say, get their clothing prepared the night before. That always drove me crazy about my ex-husband. Everything had to be in order, but that's another story. Me, I kind of go in the closet and go, I feel like this today, and I grab whatever it is. However, there was never a thought in the morning. He would go, his things were lined up, he knew what he was using, boom, 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 done. I can see how a systemized life can make a difference.
So spontaneity is great, but not for every day especially during holidays, we are so busy. Or if you are going to some goal, you are like a project is due or something else is going on, you really don't want to lose all the power to be spontaneous in the places where you don't have to be.
Right.
Maybe you do it a Saturday, Sunday, or something else, something special. But when it's a daily life, you just get up. And a lot of people get up in the morning and start checking email, and they get lost and they get aggravated, and everything is becomes a mess, right? You experience that. I experienced that.
Don't we want to hire other people to do that for us?
Brushing our teeth?
Brush the teeth, take care of the mail, bake the bed, do whatever we need.
So I decided to experiment with that and put the little things that are not important. Plus, when I have the system, I can put other things in it, incorporate. Say, I take shower in a cold shower. I practice my breathing, like a deep breathing. Right. Or I do a gratitude practice. In the evening, when in the shower or when you're brushing your teeth, you can remember everything you're grateful for. So it doesn't have to take more time.
Because you also work with energy, and I talk all the time to the folks listening in as well as clients about energy with the shower. It's a great opportunity to clear. I mean, think about it. You're seeing these strands of water come down to rinse away what you don't need, to watch it go down the drain and just disappear. You literally have the ability to take a moment and breathe in what you want and release what you don't want.
Absolutely.
And that's a great routine to get into as well. Perhaps when you start to do the cool water, that's when you see yourself as clearing and releasing. Well, and this way you can get out of the shower and feel re-energized, not just because of the water, but because of actually transmuting energy.
That's why the routine that I present is a structure.
Yes.
It's a very useful structure upon which you can build up upon.
Perfect. Again, please give everybody your website address. I want to make sure they have it.
DoctorMayaClinic.com. Maya is M-A-Y-A. And it's really my name. People always ask, is it your real name, Maya? I'm like, yes, my parents gave me this name.
They don't have Sarkeesian to worry about, right?
No.
That's after Maya's last name. I try to call you from the phone, and I go, hi, call so-and-so. And of course, it says all sorts of things and changes your name completely.
Yes, so this is Dr. Maya, M-A-Y-A. So drmayaclinic.com. I do practice holistic medicine, integrative medicine, functional medicine, and mind technologies, because we all want to have better memory, better brain power, better decision making, and it's easier to do than we think it is. We don't really have to age and lose memory and be tired.
We can still maintain mental acuity.
We can.
It's just adapting to do different things so that we can maximize on our
differently, living life differently, changing lights. I do a lot of, I call it bio-mind hacking. So there are a lot of BioMind hacks you can incorporate into your life to...
Let me go back to your blog for just a second. Yes. They can find that on the website, yes?
Yes, it's drmayaclinic.com/blog, or you can find a link.
Excuse me. Well, thank you so much for being here this evening. This was great. Hopefully everybody pays attention. You could do little tiny things that make a huge difference in your world. And definitely check out drmayaclinic.com. You'll be able to see those wonderful little steps. And I know you have other programs available and a lot of information on the website for everybody to take a look at.
Yes. Very useful.
Thanks so much again.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful holiday, everyone. If you're celebrating Christmas or not, it's still a great time of the year to truly enjoy. Good night.
Good night.
Remember to tune in every Tuesday on WNN at 9 p.m. for more peace, inspiration, and psychic phenomena with empowerment psychic Halley Elise, Top 100 Psychic. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management, or sponsors.